Guys, welcome to another episode of Mindset Monday. Now, in this episode, what I want to try and help you sort of get better at is goal setting, okay? Now, I'm not going to really talk about long-term goals, short-term goals, because I'm going to do different parts to this video as well, because goal setting is a very broad topic. But what I want you to, first of all, realise is when you set a goal, it has to mean something to you personally. It has to have consequences if you do not achieve that. There has to be some public accountability, whether that be online, whether that be to your friends, to your family. And what I mean by public accountability is you need to make sure that you put it out there, not that you're going to achieve this goal, but why this goal means something to you and why you want to achieve it. Because then when you feel like quitting, you then have to explain to yourself and other people why you didn't achieve this certain goal. Now, you might think that's a bit, well, you know, at the end of the day, there's going to be so many barriers that are going to not trying to get into the way of this goal. So you need that accountability, and it needs to be something that means massive amounts to you, that you're going to actually follow through and do it. Now, when I've set a goal before, let's say when I did my first shoot, I set the goal to achieve the very best results I can. Now, absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing else mattered. But yes, I was still a dad. Of course, my daughter would come first if it was over preparing my food or going to the gym. Of course, I still had a business. I still had clients that I cared massively about, so I still needed to make time for them. You know, day-to-day things, I think once they're ingrained into you, you're not, just because you set a goal for yourself, you're not going to forget about your kids, you're not going to forget about your job. You know, they're stuff that you do on autopilot anyway. I'm talking about putting something in front of you, a goal that means massive amounts to you and nothing else matters for you to achieve that goal. Now, there should be no doubt in your mind whatsoever that you will hit the goal that you've set, because it means a lot to you and you're putting it first. Whatever we set our mind to, whatever, this is so cliche and so cheesy, but it's so true. If you want something and you want something bad enough, then you will achieve it. If you set a goal and you don't achieve it, it might have been that it didn't mean enough to you, which resulted in you not wanting it bad enough. It's definitely not that goal was too high, it was too hard, I give myself too much expectation, blah, 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 blah. You just let your excuses get in the way of what you actually wanted to achieve. Now, sometimes it is just that clear cut. You know, there might be extreme circumstances which might delay your goal, okay? But if you're doing it for the right reasons and you're doing it for yourself and the reason you want to achieve it, you will find one day that you will achieve it, okay? So whatever that goal is, write it down. Make sure that it means a hell of a lot to you, and that should be the only thing that matters, and you will achieve that goal.